Hi there, Leslie Sansone Williams here. Wanted to talk to you about a question that I had posed to me. Is it worth becoming a paralegal? And, I've been in the field for 27 plus years now. And do I feel it was worth it? I do. I had looked at becoming an attorney and decided against it, primarily because the field for attorneys is saturated. And it's difficult for them to find work that they enjoy doing, and it's frustrating. But was it worth it to become a paralegal ultimately? Yes. And what was my cost up front? Zero. I didn't need to be certified or get a certificate or a 2-year degree. I have all that now, but that was after I landed my first job and got my foot in the door. Honestly, I couldn't afford that in the beginning, and nor was it necessary. In spite of what you hear from other paralegals, from other people, it really is not necessary. So I'll tell you what lawyers have told me over these 27 years, that they are of the firm belief that they can take anybody, and these are their words. I can take anybody off the street that has your basic foundational, that's my word, foundational skills, and like typing, like knowing how to file, like being able to handle clients and handle them well and not lose your cool and all of that, and take somebody with those foundational skills that are really good skills, they're great to have, and somebody who has worked in, when you've worked in retail, you have customer service skills, you have hopefully organizational skills, you have a lot of problem-solving skills. I've worked in retail. I know what that entails. And I've worked in a mall, and I've worked as a cashier. I've worked in several different areas in retail. So all of that can make you a better worker in the law firm. And attorneys know that. And they don't put a lot of weight in the private arena. That means the regular law firms, not government entities, not government offices, but the private law firms. They don't put a lot of weight on necessarily. I'm not talking about every law firm in the U.S. There are some that do put weight on certification and all of that. And my experience, it's primarily in my area, and I've lived in 4 different states, is there's not, if you have what it takes and they can hire you for a decent salary, then they will bring you on and train you in the way that they want. But you have to, and I've said before, there's no training. You have to fly by the seat of your pants. They're not going to just sit you down and say, you do this now. Sometimes you'll run into an attorney like I did the first time. He'll take you under his wing. But that's not normally the case. They want you to hit the ground running. But if they hire an inexperienced person, they know they've got to give that person a little bit of time. And I would say it's going to take, just to get your beginning sea legs, 2 to 3 months to understand how the puzzle pieces start to fit together. So the cost for me was zero. And the class I took after I landed my first job, to speed up the process for me to understand the lingo, the language they speak in the law firm, I took a legal terminology class. But I'm going to put a link below that will tell you, give you a sheet that you can order off, and I'll give you the link. And that would be helpful to carry and keep at your desk. Carry with you, study it. But you can't memorize all that stuff, but it's a good reference tool. And then I've been asked, is the paralegal field stressful? It's just like any other office, any other job. Everybody finds stress in their job. Right before if you're in litigation, right before you go to trial, it's stressful because you're preparing, the attorney gets keyed up, and the attorney wants to do a good job, so you have to understand where the attorney's coming from. Was it all worth it to me? Yeah. I loved working trials. I really loved preparing for trials when my attorney worked with me as a team member. That's the most enjoyable time. This is what I stress in other videos. Go look at the videos where I talk about mediation paralegal, estate planning paralegal, personal injury paralegal, the commercial law or business paralegal. Go look at those videos. I talk about the duties. That'll give you an idea. And if in those descriptions and you're listening to the video and nothing is lighting your fire, then maybe you need to be in another area of law or not be in the field at all. But you have to investigate and explore first. So when I put videos up that talks about an area of law for the paralegal like that, go watch it, because it's going to give you an in-depth overview of the duties and responsibilities that go with that. The one thing that I would stress, and a mentor of mine told me to take this evaluation, and I did. It's from a company called Colby, and I'll post the link below. It's not an affiliate link, but I'll post it below. And it's KOLBE.com. You take the career MO, and I'll put that in the description, but it's M like a Mary O, and A, the career A. Take those two, and that will give you an evaluation. It's not a personality test. It will show where your strengths lie, what your aptitude is, what type of work. It's really interesting. So you want to make sure that this is a field that you'll be happy in. Not every field. I mean, you won't be happy every day. Some days will be more stressful than others, just like any job. So don't look at this as glamorous. This is a job where you work hard and you're pulling all the pieces together for your attorney and learning a lot every day. So on the fly in the beginning. So that's it for today. It was totally worth it becoming a paralegal for me. You hear negative comments all over the internet, but I really enjoy the field. So I have a different outlook on it, and I made sure that if I didn't enjoy an office I was in, I moved to one that I did. I never felt stuck, never. So remember that. That's a piece of advice you have to take with you as you go through this and possibly go into the field, okay? So have a great day. Please visit me on Paralegal Coffee Talk. I'd love for you to say hi. And I have live videos I do there at least 2 to 3 times a week, and that will be morphing into more. And also, if you're not viewing this video on YouTube, go to Leslie Williams 126 on YouTube to see, oh gosh, 50 plus videos now, pushing 60 videos for you to view and to absorb all this info for the paralegal field. So have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.